video, I'll show you how to do some branding changes for your model driven app. Now, I have a simple model driven app over here. So, this is World Airlines Management System. Now, I have used the modern theming, and also I have made some changes in the navigation bar. Now, as you see over here, there's something called as Power Apps written over here. Now, you can upload an image and show that image within this so that that applies some sort of like a corporate branding look for your application. So what you need to do is, first, in order to change this Power Apps text and replace it with an image, so first thing, you need to click on the settings icon over here and then go to advanced settings. Now, once you're in the advanced setting, you will see very limited choice available for you. But then if you click on the settings arrow over here, then you get an option to navigate to customization. So in customization section, go to customizations, and then from here you can apply themes. So themes basically adjust your organization's color, create, change, or delete themes that are used in your organization. So you select this option, themes. Now here you should see a set of themes which are available out of box. So you will see three different themes: blue, default, orange. Now if you see, these are the type of system level themes. And out of this theme, you can mark one of the theme as a default theme. So if you see over here, there can only be one default theme. Now you can make CRM default theme as a default theme, or maybe orange theme as a default theme. Now I've also created Girish CRM theme. Now this is a theme of type custom. Now how to create a custom theme is, you have multiple options. You can click on new and then create a theme, or you can take a copy of existing theme. So if I go into say CRM blue theme, and now here you can set various component like the navigation bar color, the UI elements, and as you see over here, this is a system theme. Now you cannot make any change to the system theme. The only option which you get is to make a clone of it, or you can preview the theme. Now let's do a cloning of this theme. So I'll do a clone, and now I get an exact copy of the blue theme. Now here I can name it anything. So maybe I will just call this as maybe August theme. I have an option to change the navigation bar fill color, shell fill color, title text color, etc. So I can go ahead and make that change. So if you know the color code, you can make that change over here. So I'll just type in 073412, and then it will pick up whatever color it has. Now this one doesn't look very promising, so maybe I'll just put AA3412, and it has given me this color. Now I can go ahead and make all those hexadecimal changes. Now the important thing is I need to set this logo. So if I go here, I can select a logo. Now logo, if I click over here and press enter, I can see the list of all the logos listed over here. Now you have multiple options to upload the logo. Either you can go into the solution and upload it, or maybe you can go ahead and click on new over here. So if you click on new, you are basically creating a web resource. So if I click new over here, it will take you to that old interface. Here you can specify the name of the file. So maybe I will upload Girish signature gold. And remember this prefix new underscore. Now if you want the prefix to be something related to your publisher, then you need to actually go into the solution. This is getting created in the default solution, which you ideally should not do. You should create a separate solution, select a publisher, and then add those resources. Now I'll just, for the demo purpose, I will just put in the display name, description, and the name. And here you can specify what type of image it will be, like PNG, JPG, GIF, um, or any other, or ICO format. Now language is fine. You go ahead and click on upload. Now here in the upload file, I will select whatever image I want. Now make sure that the image is properly as per your need, and it should be something called as a landscape. It shouldn't be like a portrait mode, because you're going to show that somewhere on the top left, right? So I've got a couple of signature image, so maybe I'll just pick up one image, click on open, and this is that image. So Girish signature gold. Now it is a PNG type, so I'll select it's a PNG format, and when everything is good, I can just go ahead and save it. Now once it is saved, you can go ahead and click on publish, so you can see that image referenced within the theme. And I've published this image. Now here in the search, if you just search, say maybe Girish, and if you're not able to find that, you can just go into look up more records, and here you need to type in. Now remember, the publisher name was new, so I just typed in new and then it came up. Okay, so if you, even if you type the name and all, you may not be able to get those search result, because if you have more than like maybe 100 web resources, it will be very difficult to find. So with the help of publisher, you will be able to search that. Now I've searched it, I'll click on add. Now this particular theme is saved. Now if you see over here in the bottom, like, it is saved. Now let me go back. Now again, I will go to settings, customization, go to themes, and now if you see, I have created this August theme. Now August theme is created, but it is still not set as a default theme. Default theme is CRM blue theme. Now in order to make this theme as a default theme, you navigate to that specific theme and publish this theme. So publish is as good as setting it as a default theme. So I'll just publish it, and now this theme should become the default theme. So let me go back. So if you see over here, now the August theme has been marked as a default theme. Now what happens, like all the color component, all the logo elements, all those things should be applicable for your specific environment. Now let me go into this particular model driven app and do a hard refresh. Now once I do a hard refresh, I should be able to see the application has been updated with the corresponding logo file, as you see over here. And this is how the application will look like. Now if I go into any other applications, I'll be able to see the same thing, like this logo file has been updated. Now as you see, like, this particular application, model driven app, now if I go into the core solution of that model driven app, now it has taken into consideration the logo file. So I'll show you, there are different ways through which you can control the theme as well. Now there is a classic way which we have done, and then there is a modern way. Now if you go into the airline core solution, you should be able to see different components. So you can see component library, dashboard, workspaces, pages, etc. And like, there are like so many components listed over here. Now if I just scroll down, I can see a whole bunch of web resources. Now the one which I was talking about is like, you can upload a web resource over here. So you can just go ahead and new, and go to more, and then click on web resource, and then you get that similar interface which is much cleaner, and it gets the publisher name of whatever publisher name is of the solution. So you can use this approach as well. Now, there are other things. You can go ahead and add various other components. So you go to new, more, and then you can add template, you can add setting. Now there is something called as a setting definition and setting environment value, which can be used to add the theme as well. So in all, like, if you want to change a logo of the model driven app for a specific environment, you can go ahead and make those changes by adding a theme, and then adding the web resource attached to that specific theme, and also marking this theme as a default theme. Now at any point of time, you can go ahead and remove the default theme, and then it will revert back to the old theme. So in order to revert back to the old theme, you can just go to whatever theme you want and then just publish that specific theme. Now remember, you cannot update the system theme, but you can update the custom theme. Now it is reverted back. Now if you go into your model driven app, the logo should disappear from that specific model driven app. So now as you see, it has been reverted back to Power Apps as a text. So that's it, folks. This is how you change the logo of a model driven app. Thanks for watching.